So now this is the B2B, the platform, the consent management platform. I want to show you some features of it. So there is now an integrations part where you can integrate different asset managements, but also, for example, Microsoft SharePoint or Google Drive, and connect these systems to the app. This can be done in a simple way, and if you need more custom integrations, then we're also happy to do this. If you click in the consent management on consent terms, there is now a new option to add custom consent terms. And if you click on add a consent term, you see that you have the option to add a text consent. So a PDF containing the consent information. You can also add an audio consent, which is helpful in certain circumstances. And then you have the option to upload up to 15 visual slides in different formats. It can also be a video where you can explain consent to a consent giver. Here you see all the consents that I have already created, and there is an active one that I will show in a second in the app. So how is the platform connected to the app? If you click on users and licenses, you can invite a new user. For example, I will now invite myself. And you can send a message to that person and invite a user. But it doesn't, it already exists. Now I will switch to the person who's invited can just accept the invitation, and the person can then record. So this is the organization it's called Wonderland, and now a photographer or a videographer working for you can start recording a consent for your organization. They would, for example, give a project title, be it Water Basel, for example. They can select a country. We'll just select a random one. A product location would be Basel. Here you see that the consent collector data is already pre-filled. You can all do that in your settings, so you don't have to do this every time. Also, the organizational information is saved here. And once this is all set, you can start consent recording. I will now do a consent for a regular person. Let's call that person Julian Vogel. You can give, or you can state the age, 34 years old, male. You can add an email address, for example, or any other contact data. You can also now add notes to a certain person. This is also helpful for storytelling purposes. And you can start consent recording. Now you see that you have 3 different options to show that consent. For example, through text, through audio, and through visual. For now, I will choose the text version. So there you see the text that I previously uploaded. So this would be the consent text that I would now show to Julian and explain to Julian and discuss. And as soon as we both agree on these terms, I click on confirm. And now you see that I have 3 different options. Julian has 3 different options to give his consent. With a picture, with an unambiguous gesture, with audio, so he could say that he agrees with the consent, or with a signature. This is the option that I choose for now. So Julian signs. Now there is a new function that you can take a photo for better verification. So say just in order to help you match consents and the actual image, you can now also take a picture of that person. So this, for example, would be Julian. I take a picture of him, and this is saved together with his consent. For now, this is everything I wanted from Julian. So I click on Got Everything Recorded. Now there is another case. I want the consent of a child, and in order to get it, I will first ask its mother to give consent to use that child's image. So I would, for example, add Alice Reinhardt. state her age, state her gender, and here I can, for example, add a phone number and start consent recording. Now I will show you the third path through visuals, so I can explain the consent through visuals. I will click on it, and here you see what I prepared. I uploaded different dummy images to this consent, so this can also be with subtitles. You have many options to edit this. These are the 3 images that I uploaded just to discuss the consent. And I show it to Alice and let her confirm this time, for example, with an image, with a picture. And I save that. And now at this stage, I add a child or a word. And that would be, for example, Laura Reinhardt, who's 6 years old. The relationship to the legal guardian to Alice would be daughter. And I can also let Alice Reinhardt, I will find the right image for it. This is Laura. I will take a picture of her also. Then I click again, because I have now the consent of Alice and Laura. I click on Got Everything Recorded. If you click on Recorded Consents, you see all these consents gathered in one place. And if you're finished with consent gathering, you can just upload the consents. And I will show you now where these end up. So I will move back to the platform. And now you see already here, that's the project that I just created, Water Basel. If you click on it, you see all the consents that have been gathered. For example, Alice Reinhardt, you see all the consent data that has been added to this consent. You see the child, you see Laura here, and you see all the relevant consent attachments here. So you see, you will see in the PDF a photo, both of the photos and the signature. Now, I can show you how this looks like for Julian, for example. I can download this consent, and I will just quickly open it up. Now you see that this is the photo I took of Julian. This is his signature. There's all his personal data included, and the consent form that he accepted or signed is also attached to this PDF.